what I'd like to do here is just show you a video going over how to navigate our D2L class. Now, some of you may already be familiar with this system, but some of you may not have used it since we're going to use this so much. I do want to make sure you know how to use it successfully so you don't have any trouble turning in anything that is required of you through the semester. So what I've done is just logged into our class, and when you log in and click on my class, this will be the first page that you see. This is going to be the news page, and basically the news page is where I'll post any important information you need to know about what's going on in the class. So I would recommend checking the news page at least once a day just to see if anything's going on that you need to know about. I'll also post every week a news item reminding you of what the week's material is, what you're responsible for turning in, and all that good stuff, readings and homework. Probably the main tab, though, that you'll check most often is going to be the course content tab, which is right here. The course content is going to be where I put all important documents, and as you see, I already have some listed. If you see a clock beside it, that means that it's scheduled. It's not yet available, but it's an upcoming document. And if you look at the coursework outline, which is a very important document already posted, the coursework outline is going to go through week by week what's due and what dates and all that stuff. So right now, if you wanted to find out what our coursework is going to look like, you'll just go to the course content tab, which I've done. If you click on here, the coursework outline, it'll pull up down here the Word document, which goes over week 1, January 17th through January 25th. It goes through what we're doing, talks about the PowerPoints you're responsible for, the chapters you're going to read, homework 1, quiz 1 due, when it's due. This is going to be week by week. So here we are, starting out, you know exactly what's due every week. This is good so you know you won't have to fall behind. There won't be a snowball effect. You know day one what each week's requirements are. So I've got some other important documents here, including the course policy sheet. Now this is a very important document. This is all the rules of the class, and so what I've done is I've got another video that kind of discusses the course policy sheet in more detail. I've also got PowerPoints, grammar worksheets. Now let me talk about the grammar worksheets. Every week that we have a quiz, it's going to be very important for you to do the grammar worksheet associated with that week because that grammar worksheet will help you prepare for the week's quiz. So don't take the quiz before you do the grammar worksheet activity. I'll also have some YouTube video links, such as this one, posted throughout the semester. And, you know, the longer the semester goes, the more course content you'll have. But right now, you don't have everything that you're going to have by the end of the semester. So let me talk about the Discussions tab, which I've just clicked on. The Discussions tab, and I've got a news announcement about this, but starting in February, we're going to have some weeks that you will be responsible for basically a discussion board. You will have a pretty significant participation grade, and that participation grade is actually determined by how you do on our discussion board. Now, you've got a few weeks before you have to worry about that, so just don't forget about it. Starting in February, we're going to have some issues. In fact, I've got it here. Our first paper topic is going to involve video games. So I'm going to want to hear what you guys think about some of the issues and some PowerPoints that I have. The discussion board is going to be basically your chance to engage with not only me, but the rest of the students in the class and tell us what you think. So moving on to the Dropbox. Dropbox is going to be basically how you turn in documents. Now I don't have them all posted yet, but like I said, every week you'll get a little bit more accessible to you. The homework 1 is already posted, so what you'll do is go to the Dropbox and you'll find an explanation for what you're doing in homework 1 when it's available. Opens January 17th. It'll also tell you when it's due. Something very important about the Dropbox, and you'll find this in the course policy sheet. When you submit something to the Dropbox, you'll attach it as a file, and it must be a Microsoft Word file. And the reason why is, I'll go into the other video. There is a reason why I'm having you do Microsoft Word files for this. But if you don't submit something as a Microsoft Word file, it will not be graded. So please don't forget that. As far as the assessments go, these are going to be where you find quizzes and other important tests that we'll have throughout the semester. So be sure to check each week to see if you have any new quizzes to do. Our grade book you can also access. Right now you'll see there's nothing graded, of course, but as we go through our semester, anytime you turn something in, as soon as I have it graded, I'll post the grade here on D2L, so you should be able to check and see how you're doing in the class. That means at the end of the semester, there shouldn't be any surprise grades, really. You should be able to kind of stay knowledgeable throughout the semester of how you're performing in the class. And I'll go over in the other video on the course policy sheet. If you ever see a grade that you don't understand, or if there's a grade different than what you're expecting, there's a procedure of handling that. So the other video will go over that. But basically what I wanted to do is go through these main tabs here at the top and show you how to submit everything that you need to. So just to review, Course Home will take you to the News tab. Course Content pulls up all the important documents you may have to look at, and the course content will get longer as the semester goes. When February rolls around, we'll be starting with our discussion board, so you'll get some more information on that around February. Dropbox is where you're going to find your homework assignments and other major essays and major activities we may have to do. Don't forget that the Dropbox, please use Microsoft Word files when you attach them. Assessments is going to be your quizzes. So to take the quiz, please keep in mind the quizzes are timed. In the course policy sheet, it talks about that timeline. And then don't forget to check your grades often. As far as the grading, homework assignments, quizzes, I usually get those graded pretty quickly. Turnover's pretty fast on that. But when we get into our major essays, you're going to need to give me a little more time to grade those. But when everything is, when I have all the essays graded for a specific essay assignment, I'll send out a news item saying, hey, I've got all of essay X graded, so check the grade book to see how you did. But that's the basics of navigating the system. Of course, if you have questions, feel free to let me know, because there's also a way for you to email me, the instructor, using your D2L. Thank you.